It's Friday, 6:30. Of note, beyond the dead palms off of my tree, the sun is just finally going all the way down. The fact that the sun is setting later now is awesome. This is when I really start to look forward to spring and getting into summer. Just measuring how much longer the days can go. And we're about to make a solo trip to go meet up with a special guest. And I'm obsessing over this stupid tire pressure thing. The tire pressure is fine, the light won't go off. It's always something. I can't worry about tire pressure. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Holy cow, the moon is huge tonight! I wish I had the camera with the telephoto lens right now, but that thing is huge! Wait, that's no moon. And there goes a plane. We're at the cell phone lot, Orlando International Airport, waiting on a friend. The moon still looks ridiculous. I wish I had the camera with the better zoom tonight. Look at that. That's about as much focus as I can get with this. Planes. We're in the north cell lot as opposed to the south, and I think in the south lot you could see planes a little bit better, although it's pretty dark outside, so you just see tiny lights. Our guest is sorting things out with getting his bags and all of that good stuff. And I'm just sitting here being productive on my cell phone as much as possible with responding to comments and paying for pre-sale parking for WrestleMania. Yep, nothing but fun here. Oh, that one's close. So cool. And we're off. We're at the very reputable Days Inns and Suites outside of Orange Blossom Trail in Orlando. This is the lobby of the Days Inn by Orange Blossom Trail. And over here we have our very special guest. There's a pool and a hot tub, but the hot tub is kind of brown. How now, brown cow? Lights? That's extra. Look who it is! It's the guy! Did you eat that potato chip off the floor?
He ate a floor chip.
Chris Guy is visiting because he may work here. For those that don't know, Chris Guy is the leader of the Guys. And the Guy Revolution is coming to Orlando. Chris Guy is leading it, apparently.
You know?
So all kidding aside, you get a desk, they have a fridge, a microwave, coffee, a TV that's bolted to the wall, and you know, full bath, big mirror, and look at that towel folding. It's just like an awfully big empty spot here. Like maybe there was a table here in the past. I don't know. This Waffle House across the street is our goal. We basically need to play Frogger and run across the street. It's only 6 lanes of divided highway. How bad could it be? This is the guy's first time to Waffle House. It is a cheap seat's favorite. All-Star Special. Cheesy eggs in my vlog. Double hash browns, chocolate, chip, waffles, bacon. So the guy, what'd you think? First time?
It was pretty good. Chocolate chip waffle, can't go wrong with that.
He's got to get used to living.
Got to become
in
a Floridian.
It's just the wire hanging. I'm sure it's fine. I look right outside of the hotel. Fire line, do not cross. Light on the flag, optional. Here's a better look at the pool down here. So by the way, in case you were wondering, we do have a friend that for a full-time job, what they do is evaluate pools all over the state. So Florida regulates all of these pools. If you have a commercial establishment, you have a pool, whether it's a hotel or a workout club or something like that, you need to have them inspected on a regular basis. And they do fail a lot, but when they fail, they need to close down, and they put a big sign up. Instead of this, you'd see a sign that basically says closed because of health inspection. So even though that hot tub was brown from what we saw up at top, brownish, they either haven't had an inspection lately, or when they do, they won't pass. OBT, we're out of here. Back home, Chris Guy is getting ready for his day tomorrow. The invasion of the guys is happening, it's a thing. It's really cool to see friends that you have from outside the state kind of make the jump to living in the state. And I know it's one of those big things that we get asked all the time here about people that want to relocate to Florida. And I think, you know, I've been lucky, you know, that I've had a couple of best friends that I've had for many years that grew up with me in Queens, end up moving down here as well. And it's just... It's kind of surreal to be able to be surrounded by so many people that I've known for so many years. And it goes again, what I've always said, you know, you really got to find a job first. I'm sorry for the binging noise, that's my watch. You really got to find the place where you're going to work and then base your living arrangements off of that. You know, so, you know, in other words, like if you're, you know, working towards the airport, you want to live towards the airport. You know, if you're working towards downtown, you want to live reasonably close. Traffic here is a mess, and I know that there's so many people out there that say traffic in Orlando is a joke, it's not that bad. And you know, trust me, 30 years I was in New York. I had to drive on the BQE and the LIE and all these other places all the time, and I will tell you, Orlando I-4 will match that any day of the week and twice on Sunday. It is horrible here, and it takes a long time to be able to get from point A to point B. Places that I can think that the traffic is worse, obviously like the LA area is worse, but you know, I can't emphasize enough, if you're looking to move here, you know, regardless of the fact where everybody says like, tell me good neighborhoods, it doesn't matter how good of a neighborhood things are if it's taking you an hour plus to get to work driving every day, sitting in traffic in a state of misery. But Chris has his interview tomorrow, so hopefully everything goes well, and then we have the beginning of the invasion of the guys. And we got one letter that I took a sneak peek at, so just a spoiler alert. I did not read this. Mary and Jesse are inside watching TV right now, and if you guys are wondering like where they were tonight, they were off doing their own things while I was waiting for Chris and everything too. And I think tomorrow probably be a little bit more of myself too, and those guys getting a little bit more ready. Next week, Joey, who you've seen a million times in this vlog, is going to get married. So as he's getting married, Mary and Jesse trying to get themselves all ready for his wedding as well. So that involves like hair and nails and all kinds of things that are not stuff that I would be doing. So in any event, I did look at this really briefly in the car before, and when I floated it by them, I tell you why I didn't read it to them in a second, or that not on camera at least. And that's anyway, I'll read this to you guys. Dear Kyle, Mary, and Jesse, hello again. And this is from Melissa in South Florida, by the way. Hello again. Hope you guys are having a good new year so far. These last 2 weeks have been rough for me and my mom. Sunday night my dad passed away. We've been staying strong for a couple of days, so me and my mom decided to go to Disney the weekend. It's actually in 2 weeks in February. I'm so excited and I can't wait. We need this trip to take our minds off my dad. Anyway, I hope all is well with you guys. And if you're at the parks that weekend, maybe I'll see you. Have a wonderful day. And it's from Melissa again. And letters like this, you know, I like I said, I did start to read it with Mary and Jesse before. It's always really difficult, I think, if you guys are new to the channel at all. And if you're not, you've probably heard me say this a bunch of times. My dad passed away 6 years ago, and I think if you don't have a parent yet in your life that has passed away, I don't think you ever really know how it feels. I mean, before we got your letter today, Melissa, I was actually thinking of my dad all day for a different reason. So it's just the way, kind of funny, the way the universe works sometimes, where you bring things together. Jesse is still forever devastated. I think the last time that we talked about my dad in videos, you know, it was an instant thing with Mary and Jesse still crying. They still take it very, very hard. And I'm very, very, very sorry for the loss of your dad. Nothing can ever replace that, and there's nothing that feels like that ever in life. It just sucks. It really does, and I'm very, very sorry for your loss. I'm glad that you're getting out to the Disney parks so that you can enjoy some time with your mom and continue to make new happy memories. And I think, you know, if you're a long-time viewer of the channel, or you know, you've heard me say this before, the reason why we started this channel to begin with was so that you know, we could create memories and Jesse could have those memories kind of documented forever with the stuff that we're doing on a regular basis. It's stuff that I never had that much time with my dad to do. My dad worked when we grew up in New York. He had a day job where he was a cop for 25 plus years, and then worked part-time jobs at times too to you know, continue to kind of make ends meet and things like that. So I didn't get to see him as much as I think Jesse gets to see me. So you know, those memories and things that we did, we have some pictures, so you've seen some of the videos that we've done where we have pictures you know, of myself and my brother and my family and stuff, like either going to Disney when we were younger or kind of doing things around. But you know, I'm almost at a loss for words because I don't want to start crying. I'm very, very sorry that you guys are going through this, and I really hope that you know, positive thoughts and prayers lift you up a little bit, and you have a good time at the parks in a couple of weeks. I don't know what we're doing in a couple of weeks. I'm lucky I know what I'm doing for the rest of this weekend, and the only reason why I know what I'm doing for sure next weekend is because we're going to Joey's wedding. But if we're there, for sure we'll tweet out that we're at the parks when we do, and if we see you, hopefully we'll be able to say hello. I know that we're going, or at least I'm going to stop by the parks tomorrow a little bit at Hollywood Studios, and then Universal at night to get some time with Guyyyy and with some other folks. But absolutely, please accept my thoughts and prayers for your family. So anyway, I think that's probably a good time to call it quits for the night. So thank you for all of your likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.